This is why you didn't file a complaint to the FBI. Do you understand the penalty, Candace? Because laws are laws, right? Filing a false complaint to the FBI can lead to severe penalties under 18 USC, that's United States Code 1001. The law makes it illegal to knowingly, y'all hear the terminology because I said this earlier, because, you know, reading is fundamental. The law makes it illegal to knowingly provide false statements or conceal information in matters within the jurisdiction of the United States government. Candace, you're not above the rule of law. You're just not. No matter how hard you want to be, no matter how much the candy ass cult followers and the bots want to put you on this pedestal like you're Jesus, you're not. And when it comes to the rule of law and the court, you're going to find out the hard way. And they're not going to be there to rescue you. Your candy ass cult followers will not be in there representing you. They're not going to be in the jury because they have to be impartial. You're going to go in there and fall flat on your face. If she were to file a formal complaint with the FBI, she would be in violation of 18 U.S.C. 1001. Candace, violate a federal law because you're already doing that. She's already violating federal laws when it comes to using the CIA logo or the likeness and image of it without consent in an effort to earn a profit. They can sue her for that. That's literally could make her legally liable for damages. They could sue her for that. And they will be well within her right. Because she's made a lot of money on that CIA logo or the likeness and image of it. We all know what it is. We're not looking at that logo trying to figure out what it is. No, it's plain and simple what it is. And she's even said this is decentralized intelligence agency. Oh, okay, cool. So thank you for lining that out in a video, Candace. She doesn't have any good friends around her because they wouldn't be telling her, yeah, all of this is okay. There's nothing wrong with this live stream, girl. Go ahead and post that video up. They would say, no, you might want to read about the law on that. You may not like who it came from, but it doesn't change the law itself because laws are laws. You can't make this up. Oh, God have mercy. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button, the candy asses. They enjoy the banter. They'll hit the like button. Can't make this up. She's going to drop Eric's next text. That's what she said. She's going to lose her friends. She's going to lose anybody. She don't need friends. Yeah, she has kids. She's not even tended to that. Candace, a question was asked by a very wise woman. Do you love Charlie Kirk more than your own children? And why isn't George telling you to make him a sandwich? Candace, read the law, girl. Violations can result in prison time. Candace, you can go to prison. And fines. Both. You can get both. Can result in prison time and fines. I don't care if you believe the feds or not. Laws are still real. And so are judges in the courts. Go in there and huff and puff if you want to. And they're going to remind you why you don't want to stand before them. With the maximum penalty being up to 5 years for individuals and up to 8 years for organizations involved in terrorism or national security matters. Candace, you're alleging that someone is trying to assassinate you, and that someone being a foreign entity, a foreign government, and you're alleging that this assassination plot involves the U.S. government itself. How do you think that would look in a complaint? How do y'all think that would look in a complaint? She's going to go to prison. Yeah, wake up sheet. She's going to prison. She files a complaint. She'll go to prison. You can't make this up. Francisca said nobody needs her as a friend, seeing as she wasn't a good friend of Charlie Kirk. Exactly. She's dogged this man's pastor out. She's trying to single-handedly tear down Turning Point USA to where Erica Kirk, his wife, is the CEO of. And yet she doesn't want people to accuse her of insinuating or dogging out or disrespecting Erica Kirk either. Simply because you're not saying her name does not mean that you're not hitting below the belt, Candace. She's the CEO of Turning Point USA. So when you talk about Turning Point USA now, present tense, you're including her because she's the CEO. You dingus. You can't make this stuff up. I just look why she where she was born. It all makes sense why she's so angry. You can't make this up. I believe you. I just use simple about 10% hit like and 1% comment, which is lowest standard, really. I think. Yeah, that's why it's 6.77% likes only. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, the bots, yeah, they get riled up because I do reading and they hate it. Hit the like button because reading is fundamental. These are facts here. Y'all seeing this? I'm not making this up. So if she wants to sit here and claim to be Candace Owens LLC, then that would be looked at differently than her just saying, "Oh, it's in a complaint I'm filing as an individual. They're just after me." If she decides to even include her LLC in it, her organizations, Georgetown Inc., any of that, and you're sitting here filing this false complaint, especially when you're talking about a matter of national security, you're attacking foreign countries that are our allies, Candace. You're talking about involving military, military sectors in this. I don't even understand how she doesn't understand this to be, tampering with that. Why even tread on that? This isn't about exposure. It's crossing into the realm of just complete stupidity at this point because she still won't post evidence. So what are you exposing when you don't post evidence? Evidence is the key word. Evidence. 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 You're not exposing a damn thing if you can't post evidence. You're not exposing crap. You're just running your mouth. Because they love to say that. Oh, she's exposing things. No, she's not. Because if she did, she would post evidence. Exposure involves that. Facts and evidence. You can't make this up. So where's the evidence? The law applies to various interactions, including official forms submitted to agencies like the IRS or FBI and verbal statements made during federal investigations. The false statement must be knowingly and willfully, meaning the individual was aware of the falsehood and intended to mislead. I said this earlier when I told you how verbatim what it means. It has to be intentional, willful, and knowingly. And that's what she's doing. And she keeps talking about it on her shows. It's not like a one-time occurrence sort of thing. It's not like a oops, I made a mistake in this. No. You're repeating this and you want this to be embedded in somebody's mind. You got your cult members saying, oh, this is truth with no facts or evidence. You can't say you messed up if they do look at you for filing a false complaint to them, for making false statements to them, Candace. Because they're going to see this repetition and they're going to say, this seems to be planned, calculated. Her shows are scripted. She intentionally and knowingly made these statements. And she made them over and over and over and over again. And even followed up with us about it. That's not an accident, Candace. That's not an accident. That is knowingly and willfully making these false statements. You're effing up in slow motion. And we're just watching it. Candace, we're just watching it because you don't listen to nobody. You can watch my show all day because I know you do, heifer. But you don't take anything from it. Aside from keywords and phrases you throw out in your show, what are you learning? What are you really learning, Candace? You're not stopping the misconduct here. So keep listening to your audience as they pump you up to have you think this nonsense. Meanwhile, you have 4 kids, and George is like a no-show at this point. He don't give a damn. George is like, I give up. I don't know what I don't know who I'm going to get on what day of the week. Must be that yeast infection going. Chabo, Candace, this is what you got to look forward to, girl. So knowingly and willfully made these statements. You were aware of the falsehood, and you intended for those statements to be misleading because you have no evidence. You haven't provided any evidence of the French government high-ranking employee, of these payments, of nothing. You're giving random stuff about cranes. And like, we don't care about no crane, girl. Courts have clarified that mistakes or misunderstandings do not constitute violations. So how are you going to claim that this was a mistake when you said it like 3 or 4 times in a video? Girl, bye. So here you go, y'all. This is information that you guys can look up and read. And I'm just going to drop this link in the chat. And of course, it will be a reference resource in the description of the video because laws are laws. And no matter how much Candace thinks she, knows them, she doesn't. You can't make this up. 3 attorneys, and none of them are telling her what the deal is. Candace, girl, who child? All right, so Candace Owens, a French legionnaire, and an Israeli operative walk into a bar. Y'all, this has been something else. We got to talk about George. Maybe we'll just watch the interview that she did with him on her show. Oh, that's going to be another one. So y'all can let me know if y'all want to do that. George did an interview in the summer, and he said he's not worried about his wife because they have really good security. But this was before this last conspiracy theories. Yeah. I can't imagine this. Like at this point, I can't imagine him just saying, yeah, no, okay, it's okay for you to make these allegations like this. And then he's not concerned. Like someone's going to call him and say, do you know what Candace has said today? George, I'm concerned. Is there really an assassination plot against your wife? What is going on? Like I can imagine his father calling him, asking, what in the world is going on in the United States of America, George? There's no way. They have relatives that are probably just asking for the sake of the kids. What's happening? And what does she tell them? Oh, well, it's because Charlie was shot in the neck, and Turning Point is they're just lying about things. And the Brigitte Macron, and she was born with this penis thing, and she's not gonna be able. How's she gonna tell that to somebody? And they're asking legitimately about this assassination plot. And honestly, most probably would just ask for the sake of the kid. You got 4 small children, girl. She doesn't care. Candace needs to flee to the UK. It should have popped up as soon as you can into live chat. Hit that like button, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Y'all, we're coming up on almost 5 hours. This has been fun. I appreciate all of you all. I knew this was going to be a long late live because she came back and had some other information to share. And I was like, we got time tonight. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow. She's got another show, I'm sure. Plus, we got to do a live on Umar because he's still giving out, counseling sessions, and he's not a licensed or certified, psychologist at all or counselor, and he shouldn't be doing it. So he's breaking the law as well. Everybody breaking laws. But I appreciate all of you all. And you guys leave your thoughts in the comment section. Finish off the joke. Candace Owens, a French legionnaire and an Israeli operative, walked into a bar. Finish it up in the chat, in the comments. Hit the like button. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all tomorrow. And until the next one. Oh, wait. I gotta do my supers. Lord, hit me up with the 7-month membership. Thank you so much. Shout out to my mods. Care Bear with the $9.99 super. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Care Bear again with the $1.99 super. According to her logic, I'm MK Ultra. Oh, good one. Oh man, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Lila with the $6.99 super. Oh man. Yeah, this was funny. I'm really angry with you guys. How dare you guys say that a rock is as dumb as Candace? The truth is, a rocket thinks circles around Candace. Epic. $4.99 super from Care Bears. Candace Owens has not and never reported it to the FBI. She admitted it. She said, she texted a cap source. Okay, I get you. A source to let them pass it on. I heard it for myself. Yes, and we went over that in the video. We have the closed captions on for a reason because I sometimes find it hard to believe the things that come out of her mouth. But she said it. And we got a snippet of it. Girl, Candace, you lost your mind. Shout out to you, Care Bears. No complaint equals not true. Thank you. Because federal laws, Candace, federal laws. Oh man, you can't make this up. Proud liberal to you. Thank you for the $2 super in honor of Rosa Parks and World AIDS Day. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. All right, y'all, we're good. Thank you so much. It's an insult to rocks. I appreciate all of you all. Y'all, the candy asses, they gotta hit a candy asses title, but other than that, pouty mouths. They some pouty mouths. Y'all some potty mouths. Candace dropping B words and F words and like child. Girl, you can throw that tantrum all you want. You still going to court. And we're here for it. Y'all make sure you hit the like button. And I will see you all tomorrow. And until the next one, Lady Luck Club out. Deuces.